roots were torn. The breach began in silence where forbidden wells were born. The precursors called on entropy to answer judgment's cry, and law itself was wounded underneath the screaming sky. It was not gate or kingdom, not a road through starless night, but form undone by anti-law and hungry changing light. The first demons rose from ruin, where stable names were shorn, and every shattered body learned a shape it had not worn. The breach is the older wound beneath the dying stars. It breaks the truth of what things are and leaves them wearing scars. It whispers through corruption where identity grows thin, and turns the hope of freedom into uninvited sin. The accord hears dissonance in its impossible song, and burns the crawling fissure where the lawful lines go wrong. The hunters raise their relics where possession starts to feed, and write another warning for the blood that others bleed. The Dominion calls it doorway to becoming without chain, a wound where every prison learns to loosen into pain. The Synod maps its edges, though the formulae deform, and vampires fear the hunger that can make their lineage swarm. The breach is the older wound beneath the dying stars. It breaks the truth of what things are and leaves them wearing scars. It whispers through corruption where identity grows thin, and turns the hope of freedom into uninvited sin. It is not the Godengine, though both old terrors meet. It is not the fracture where broken pathways beat. One wound broke form and meaning, one later broke the way, and both still cast their shadows on the dying present day. So still the breach is breathing where the broken laws remain, in cult and dream, in relic, in mutation, grief and stain. It asks what they would become if every border died, then answers through the darkness with 1,000 mouths inside.